Hi everyone, my name is Christina and welcome to video 11 in our A-Level Mathematics Calculus series. In this video, we're looking at differentiating expressions of powers of x, and this is part 2. So our objectives in this video are just to apply the formulae we saw in part 1 and go through a few worked examples. So our example 1 is to differentiate y equals 6x to the power of 4. So we're going to use our dy over dx notation to get our derivative here. So let's recognize the form that this function is in. So it's in the form of f of x, or in this case, y. So that's equivalent to our f of x notation, is equal to 6. So it's of the form ax to the n, where a is 6 and our n is 4. So if we want to find our derivative f dash x equal to dy over dx, we want to bring down our n. We keep our a here, so that's our constant value 6. And then we multiply this by x to the power of n minus 1. So what does that give us? So a is just 6 multiplied by our n, which is 4, multiplied by our function of x to the power of n minus 1. So that's x to the power of n minus 1. Well, n is 4. So 4 minus 1 is 3. So our derivative of 6x to the power of 4 is 6 times 4, 24x cubed. Now let's have a look at example 2. So we want to differentiate y equals 3 times x to the power of a half, or 3x to the power of a half. So it's our dy over dx notation I'm going to use, but let's think back to our previous formulae. So f of x, which is equivalent to our function y, is equal to ax to the power of n. That's the form that this is in, where a is 3 and our value of n is a half. So it's a fraction, but we work with it in the exact same way. So a is 3, n is a half. If we want to find the derivative, which is dy over dx, or f dash of x, what we want to do is we keep the a, we bring down the n, and then we do x to the n minus 1. So our value for a is just 3. So we keep 3 there, and then we multiply it by n. Our n is a half, so we do 3 times a half. And then we have x to the power of n minus 1, so we're going to write times x to the power of n minus 1. N is a half here. So we actually want a half minus 1. Okay, a half minus 1, that's minus 1 half. So dy over dx is 3 times a half, that's 3 over 2, times x to the power of minus a half. That can also be written as a surd like that. We typically don't keep surds in the denominator, but these two are equivalent. Okay, so that's what we get from differentiating y equals 3x to the power of a half.